Hi, my name's Ben and we're back with another episode uncovering what makes South Canterbury not just an amazing place to visit, but an incredible place to live, work and build a business. So let's find out what makes this place so special.
From thriving local businesses to hidden community gems, I'm sitting down with the people who make this region tick. Entrepreneurs, creatives, and everyday legends who call South Canterbury home.
Today we're speaking with Vidya, who's the Technical and Quality Manager at Juice Products New Zealand. Vidya, thank you so much for taking the time to do this interview. We're sitting out here in a field full of carrots, which I've never done in an interview before, so thank you for taking me out to the field. It's really, really cool. I think to start the interview, the best thing to do would be to hear a little bit about your personal background.
Sure. So I am from South India, from a state called Andhra Pradesh, and born in a small town, Kavali. And from there we moved to a bigger city where I had my education, and then I did my bachelor's in agriculture. From there I moved on to the US. This was in 2001, right after the 9/11 attacks.
Oh, wow.
And I studied my master's in food science out there. And I had worked there a few years too. Then I decided to move to India during the time of I would say, the depression, wherein we had the housing crisis, etc. And I started working in India from there on. After a while, I had certain personal issues in that time, and it was time for me to make a change. I made a conscious choice at that time to be coming to New Zealand for my studies. I came to Dunedin at that time for a PhD in food science with Dr. Phil Bremer. And from there on, I think everything else is history. You can say that laid my life through. It was a second chance at life in New Zealand. I chose New Zealand because of the way of life. I would say it is among the countries which has a lot of equity and equality. So when I was trying to make a change to come to a different place, this was the right place for me. And I firmly believe that, like about 12, 13 years now, I've been in New Zealand, and 9 of which are here in Timaru with JPNZ.
Yes. You shared a story earlier about the first contract that Juice Products New Zealand was formed upon. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
This is again, some of it is anecdotal. So what I know is there were two entrepreneurs who were from Timaru, and they started this company together as Timaru Concentrators Limited, which was in Grey Road, and which was then moved to Washdike based on a contract that they got from a Japanese customer. This customer is their market share is so high. So with them, they hedged all their bets on it and built a plant. And it started off with very few employees, actually less than 20 when they started. And to be honest, even after this many years, we are a total of 48 full-time employees. And that is the way we have progressed. So we have made our mark as a small and medium business, which got the attention of Sumitomo when they purchased us from our founders, I suppose.
Yeah. So obviously, since we're sitting in a field of carrots, I should mention carrots.
Yes.
So the predominant product that Juice Products New Zealand makes is related to carrots.
Yes.
Do you want to talk a bit about that and the other products that you guys make?
I would say we are a very unique company in that sense, and we are rated as one of the biggest in the world for carrot juice concentrate production. We are I would say, number one in Australasia. So there is no one who makes as much volume. And I wouldn't be too far out to say we process approximately 60% of the carrot crop in New Zealand. So that is a news for quite a few people. In fact, I met Kieran Reid recently in Chamber of Commerce work too, and he wasn't aware that exists. And it's not just one person, but it is a really something that is unique for us here. And that unique proposition is because of the partnership we have with the growers here. They actually stood by us from the beginning, and right now it is a thriving partnership.
So do you want to talk a little bit about where Juice Products New Zealand's products are shipped to now?
Okay, so about 85% of them go to Japan, and the rest of the markets are in Southeast Asia, in US, in Australia, and we are also building markets in China, Middle East, and perhaps in India, now that we have a free trade agreement signed up.
Yeah.
So perhaps.
That's cool.
So,
and obviously in the New Zealand market as well, you do some collaboration around, we saw some product earlier, but do you want to talk about the collaborations that you've got around here?
right now, we've tried to collaborate with Barkus. This is a contract manufacturing job for us. We would like to see what can be done in the healthy product sphere. And the product that Barkus have launched right now is using the apples from here in Canterbury and the beetroot and purple carrot juice from us.
Did you say purple carrots?
Yes.
So do you want to talk about purple carrots or different colored carrots? What's that about?
So this is interesting. Actually, the original carrots were purple.
Oh,
Yes. And they were bred to be orange in Holland. And that's what we know today. So today, if you say purple carrots, that sounds different.
yeah.
However, that's how they originated. And the colors of the carrots have unique properties, as in they are due to the type of pigments that are there in them. So for instance, your purple carrots have anthocyanins, which is also a health compound. In yellow, you have lutein, that's also healthy for your eyes. And orange, has beta carotene, and that's also healthy for your eyes. Actually, it's one of the topmost vegetables grown in the world. So carrot amounts to one of them in the top 5, I believe.
Yeah. Wow. That's such an interesting fact, right? Like, I guess in a regular supermarket, usually you just see orange carrots, and it's interesting to not just hear that they're different colors, but also that each color has a different property or a health benefit, right?
Yes.
So maybe I should start buying some different colored carrots when I'm, cooking up my salads.
Promote the business here, yes?
Yeah, definitely. So South Canterbury is a region. What would you say to someone that's thinking of moving here to South Canterbury?
I would say go for it. Come here. we like to have new people here, new opportunities, and new thinking. So the more diverse the kind of people that are in this ecosystem, we have that much more power to be resilient, to be able to grow, find new ways. So,
Well, hey, look, we're nearing the end of our interview, but to finish, I've got 2 final questions for you. The first is, what benefits have you had, or Juice Products New Zealand has had, being part of the South Canterbury Chamber of Commerce?
we work with South Canterbury Chamber of Commerce a lot because we work with import-export kind of a situation. We are exporting quite a bit, and the South Canterbury Chamber of Commerce helps us quite a lot in that part. And being part of the environment, we have been able to be put in touch with different manufacturers around sometimes, and to get the benefit of the different programs they have. So recently I have been part of their leadership development programs or leadership development speaker series. I enjoyed it quite a bit. They try to provide us like a bite-sized way of presenting a person's experience in life that was awesome. Aside of that, I think we have actually participated in the Business Excellence Awards. The participation included where you have to look in as a company and you see your strengths, your weaknesses, and what you want to do and how you want your journey to be. So in doing so, we have benefited quite a bit as a JPNZ as well. So.
My final question is this. What is one piece of advice that you wish someone had given you when you first started out in your leadership journey?
I would say it's okay to be wrong, and progress, not perfection. So if I realized that early on, I think I would have had better, but I realized it, so that's good.
That's good. Well, hey, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Really appreciate this interview. And yeah, appreciate you taking me out to this field of carrots.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. Perfect.
Thank you.